We'd like to welcome everybody tonight to B-Town Live here at Blevins Memorial Stadium. I am Coach Brandon Allman here with my colleague and Brownstown Central Football Hall of Fame member,
David Garrison.
So,
welcome everybody.
Yeah, welcome everybody to tonight's matchup between Madison 3-3 and Brownstown 6-0. Dave, what do you expect tonight?
I expect a tight game early for sure. Madison's unique style defensively has through history given Brownstown problems, so we'll see how the Braves combat that and on offense and see what happens there. Braves will be kicking off to Madison. We're sorry about the late start, but the Braves will be kicking off. Madison will be receiving.
Not our fault. We had some internet issues this evening, so we got off to a little late start. And as you can tell, we haven't even had time to fix our scoreboard. At least the clock is there, but the score is not there. We'll work on that at some point. Hopefully, we'll be able to get on there for you. If not, we will definitely keep you updated.
Yeah, we're down a man too this week.
Yeah, we're down a man as well, so bear with us. We'll be just fine, though. But Madison did win the toss, and they elected to receive.
Yep.
And the Braves kicked out of bounds.
Yep. So yeah, Madison, they want to offensively. They want to try to establish the run. Not much different than what Seymour wanted to do had the weather been a little different, but they will pass the ball as well. So we'll see if the Braves front can force them into passing situations a little early.
And I know after reading the paper and talking to Coach May a little bit that he thinks this is probably the best team that the Braves have faced so far this season, and that they have some really good athletes for sure.
Yep, and they're in an empty set to start, so we might see that passed. Nope.
Little sweep action, a couple missed tackles there by the Braves. And a good run all the way out to the midfield.
15 yards or so. Big back, looks like. I mean, really a big team. I mean, all of their skill position players are not only tall, but look to be pretty thick kids, too.
Yeah, a lot of strong-looking kids out there to start.
Oh,
young men,
Braves jump off sides. Free play here. No, they didn't throw the flag.
No, they didn't throw the flag. And the officiating crew is also down a man.
Oh, okay.
Or a woman. I know that we have one female out there, but something about one of they just couldn't make it. I think they had a car wreck or something like that. So hope everyone's all right, or of course, but.
See, 2nd and 10 here for Madison at midfield. Completed pass for a gain of 4.
Little slant route there.
Yep.
Fake the bubble screen and all kinds of misdirection going out there in the flat area.
Yeah, they got some unique offensive sets, and that should have been a false start there. Number 6 here was moving.
I believe they might have got that. Yeah, talking to one of the football players today, I know he talked about they run a lot of trick plays as well.
Oh, yeah.
And they may run 5 or 6 of them in a game, and so.
Yeah, they'll definitely keep the Braves on their toes, I would imagine. So the loss of 5 there would be 3rd and 11. Something that you definitely don't want to see as a coach. Got some momentum and then moving backwards. Direct snap, run up the middle, and he gets about 6. Be 4th and 5. We'll see what they decide to do here. Looks like the offense might stay on the field and.
Yeah, I was thinking with that play call that I think they probably predetermined that it was 4-down territory already for them.
Yeah, I think you're right. May try to see if they can get the Braves to jump off sides here. And use up clock, if anything. And do a quick sprint
roll out. Yep.
Intercepted
Picked off
by Jax Johnson. Good. Yep. Great play. Jax Johnson read the pass. The quarterback did have to rush. I couldn't see who was in there on the
pressure.
On the pressure. Quarterback rushed the throw. Hung up. I think he overthrew actually his intended target, and Jax Johnson was right there to get the interception. So good defensive stop there for the Braves.
And the Braves will take over here with good field position on the 37.
All 11 players within 8 yards of the line of scrimmage. So see what the Braves do. And that's a run up the middle with Trevor Brannaman.
It's a
and
foot
he's
race.
Going to score. That's go ahead, Brandon.
No, I was just going to say on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, you want to blitz, and if you're disciplined and hit every hole, it works. I mean, it's certainly something that I would consider doing against our offense for sure. But boy, if you don't get it, no one's back there to make a tackle. So great run and great blocking by the offensive line. Great run by Trevor Brannaman. Get the Braves on the board. Kick is up and good.
Your Braves lead 7-0 with 9:22 to go in the first.
One thing I would think the Braves will consider or will continue to try to do is kick. Maybe not out of bounds, but they do have a good return guy. Madison does. He's returned a few back for scores this year, so he's got some speed, and I would imagine the Braves will try to stay away from him.
Once again, you guys know we love to know where you're listening from or watching from, I should say. Feel free to hit us up in the chat. I saw James McFarland tuning in, and John McCain. Yeah, John, thanks for talking to the team this week. We'll give you all the credit if they do win for your speech.
Ball loose.
Ball is loose, and a Braves recover.
Got it.
Brock Dean with the recovery. I couldn't tell who.
Yeah, Brock Dean. Yep.
Who knocked it out there.
Yep, Brock Dean with the recovery. Braves get it with great field position here.
And, of course, John McCain said if they don't play well, it's not his fault. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dave, I think you talked to the team on a Tuesday before.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
And I know I did last year, so great opportunity. Good run there by Pace.
Out to maybe a gain of 16 roughly there, it looks like. First and 10. And
something I know that Coach May does there, has former players, alumni come in and talk on Tuesdays and just talk about memories and anything. I mean, really talk about anything you want, motivate them or.
What playing at Brownstown meant to that particular player.
Yeah.
The quarterback keep there by Sheffer, gain of 2, looks like. 2nd and 8.
Got Richie Ruddick watching in Brownstown. Thanks for tuning in. I know Richie, former student, tunes in. I think he's a loyal fan and tunes in almost weekly.
Oh, there's likely a encroachment penalty there on the Cubs.
Yeah, and the team, especially a team that blitzes a lot, you got to try to change up your cadences, not let them time up the snap count. Tendency to draw some offsides.
Yep, free yards. Yeah, they are aggressive, and the Braves are off to a great start here, but it's always hard to tell. You don't know a lot about the teams some of these, especially the non-conference teams play. So it's always hard to tell, but they're definitely an aggressive style of defense. Direct snap to our fullback Stahl up the middle, gain of, he's close to the marker here. We'll see. Fourth and 1. I would imagine the Braves will go for it here.
Third and one.
Third and 1. Okay. The penalty. Say hello to. I know my sister down in Evansville is watching again. So her and my brother-in-law and their kids. That play was blown up from the start. Just nowhere to go with the double handoff.
Was able to at least fight.
Yeah, get back to the line of scrimmage.
Or close
Actually,
to
maybe lost a yard there. See, 4th and 2 now. See if the Braves go back to the direct snap and see if they can get some push up the middle. And the Braves, let them run this play here, but. Hutchison hit in the backfield and didn't make it anywhere. That's the thing. That's what we talked about. The blitzing. It's hard to pick everybody up. Madison has, like I said, 11 guys within 8 yards of the line of scrimmage. You only have, 6 or 7 to block typically, and you're outnumbered. But anyway, so Cubs stop there. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Jaden Disk, senior left tackle, out this week and maybe next with a hand injury there from last weekend, but wish him a speedy recovery as well.
Yeah, I talked to his dad actually right before.
Oh, it should be picked.
It should be picked. Oh, great job by the receiver.
Great job by the receiver. Yep.
Yeah, that was definitely going to be picked. Actually, Jackson Johnson would have had a second pick.
Yeah.
In almost as many throwing attempts.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess it would have been back-to-back possessions, yeah. Great job by the receiver there, coming back and being able to knock it out of his hands.
The defender. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're right.
I saw the pass.
He talked to his dad before the game, and pretty sure hoping he's going to be back maybe next week or for the Scottsburg game, and they were optimistic. Hit as he throws, still able to complete the pass all the way out to midfield.
Yeah, good throw and catch, and Rashawn Heyman there with the tackle, but good play. The quarterback again was under duress, so he made a good throw there, good throw there, and the receiver had a step or two.
And I don't know what I did with my Madison roster.
Well, I was running late too, so you're definitely more prepared than I was out here. Screen.
Yep, bubble screen out there. Thrown out in flat for a gain of 4.
4, yep, gain of 4. And Cubs moving here. Let's see if they can put this in the end zone. 2nd and 4, or 2nd and 6. Across midfield. Run up the middle for a gain of maybe 1.
Yeah, once again, I'll apologize. I know our scoreboard is not on there. Once again, we had internet, not our fault. I would take the blame if it was our fault, but our internet quit working right before we went on air. So we'll try to make some adjustments to get that back on there here in a little bit, but we'll keep you updated. The Braves still lead 7-0 here with 5:40 left to go in the first. Nowhere to go.
Well, I think maybe a favorable spot there. It looked to me like he may have lost a yard, but they're going to bring it back to the line of scrimmage and be
we got a
fourth and
flag
5.
on the far side.
Oh, holding on Madison. So third and 15 here.
Yeah, big penalty there.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have declined that, but maybe they didn't have I guess no option.
No, there we go. He is.
opportunity.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Dave, I was going to agree with you. I would have
So they're going to have to move the ball
back to the original line of scrimmage here, which would bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think they even asked the. I don't think they. Which did we get another official? Looks like there's 4 out there now. Is that what we started with?
We started with 4.
Okay.
Normally you have 5.
Started to say maybe somebody ran in late, and So 4th and 5 here. It's like Madison's going to go for it again potentially.
My football officiating terminology is not as adequate as my going deep.
Oh,
Got a guy, just overthrew him.
Yep.
Isn't as adequate as my basketball, but I think the back judge is kind of playing middle umpire, whatever it is there, and the back judge all together.
At the same time. Yeah, Braves dodged a bullet there. He definitely had a guy open, 1 yard short on the pass, and it may have been 6 there, but
I think, not pressure. Braves had a little bit of pressure.
Yep, he's throwing under pressure pretty much every pass.
Yeah, I think he has been hit every pass. Speaking of that, Sheffer back to pass. Hits Branham out here in the flat, and that's got to be a horse collar, and it will be.
Yep. We'll tack on, 15 more?
Yeah. Yeah, that's when you're out in the open, you're not going to get away with that one very often.
No. And, I don't think he'll be beating himself up over that tomorrow because I don't think he really needed to do that. Just instinct, I guess. But he was there to wrap up and make the tackle.
So a big gain there by the Braves. That's going to result in a 20-yard
play, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely something you have to do when you're playing. The Braves have been pretty flawless to start the season, and you can't hurt yourself.
Right.
If you're Madison,
right.
That is.
Yep.
With penalties like that, ones that definitely are avoidable.
Mm-hmm. So definitely Madison shifted there. They've seen something in the Braves shift that they're keying on. It'll be interesting as the game goes on to see if we can kind of figure that out. But double handoff going nowhere, hit immediately. And Madison player down, and his foot's hits.
Yeah, that's
we'll go to a commercial here maybe.
Yeah, let's do that. We will take a break, and we will be right.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies, as well as any floor care needs.
Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money.
Centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, we service the entire state of Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri, and parts of Tennessee.
Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Hello everyone, my name is Aaron and thank you so much for tuning into AWH Media here on YouTube. We are currently searching for sponsors. We need sponsorships to help us live stream more games. If this is you or your business, please reach out to the numbers below, call or text, or send me an email. We would love to have you and your business a part of our live streams. For those of you that just wish to donate to our live streams, please consider hitting that join button down below or reach out privately with those same numbers. Again, everybody, thank you so much for everything. We look forward to a great year, and we'll see you next time here on AWH Media.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies, as well as any floor care needs.
Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money.
Centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, we service the entire state of Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri, and parts of Tennessee.
Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers. Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Hello everyone, my name is Aaron and thank you so much for tuning into AWH Media here on YouTube. We are currently searching for sponsors. We need sponsorships to help us live stream more games. If this is you or your business, please reach out to the numbers below, call or text, or send me an email. We would love to have you and your business a part of our live streams. For those of you that just wish to donate to our live streams, please consider hitting that join button down below or reach out privately with those same numbers. Again, everybody, thank you so much for everything. We look forward to a great year, and we'll see you next time here on AWH Media.
And welcome back to tonight's game. Sorry for our brief time away. Just didn't want to show anything that happened. The injury, injury on the field. Thankfully, he gave away for the Brownstown crowd as well on his way to the ambulance. So prayers his way. Hopefully not season ending or anything like that. But
well, probably season ending, but hopefully no nerve damage, and it's something that if he's not a senior, I didn't see who it was, he can come back and play something. Play football again or play whatever sport. If he's a multi-sport athlete. And there's a big hit by the Cubs, and looks like they might be a little frustrated after the loss of one of their starters there, and a little bit extra play after trying to rip the ball out after. Gain of 1 there, maybe.
The one thing it did allow us to do was to
get the scoreboard.
We got the scoreboard up and working for you guys. So coming to the backside here. Garrison able to make the catch, and looks like he's going to have the first down.
Yep, first down for the Braves there. Good throw, good catch. Slipped, it looked like, when he went to turn. Lost his footing and went down here. Let's see, first and 10 from 22 maybe. 21. Nice spin move
out by Brandman.
Yep, he took a good shot.
It did.
And they're starting to throw flags. Yeah, I mean, that's helmet to helmet probably. So I would guess is what the flag was thrown there for. I don't know. It's different from each level, but you got to watch I know they're really looking at the high helmet to helmet hits and.
And that's
targeting.
What they're calling.
Didn't look like his face mask was down, but still, it was a direct hit, and
those are just being a former player and DB. Those are just tough.
They are
tough bang plays, and
that one. If I'm being honest, I think that one could have been avoided.
I agree.
I think sometimes it is tough though. Again, you hate to see a player lost, but at the same time, you can't keep giving the Braves, 15-yarders just for after the play hits or hits that doesn't need to occur. And Hutchinson in for the touchdown out from about the 2-yard line, looked like.
Yep.
And untouched Braves lead 13-0.
Conyer on for the extra point. I'm going to blow that one dead before the snap. Look like offsides on the defense. Neutral zone infraction.
But again, I don't think that's something that I don't think the Braves are going to.
Did he make?
Well, he made the signal that they declined. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, they're going to kick from the same spot, but I mean, usually that's when you let go unless there was contact made before the snap. At least I thought.
Yeah, that's good.
And that kick is up and good. Your Braves lead 14-0 with 2:07 left to go here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm certainly not up to snuff on the different calls and the officiating when it comes to to a lot of things, but I'm with you. I would have thought without contact, that's one they let go or. Squib kick there by the Braves and a pretty decent return after the fact.
Yeah, more good field position for Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got several people in the chat. Yeah, the injury did not look good. Once again, prayers for him. We didn't catch a number, and we've somehow our roster that I had just missed tackles.
Yeah, missed tackle after missed tackle, and just
there, but
just out of control, really.
Michael Briggs, thanks for tuning in. Let's go, Madison. Yeah, Madison player was injured if you missed what happened earlier. And of course, there was a delay. We had to wait to the ambulance to come in. Back to pass again out in the flats, and that one off the hands of his receiver.
Good pressure there by Grayson Cassidy.
Thank you, Amanda. She said it was Eli A. He's a senior for Madison, so definitely hate to see that for any player, but definitely a senior at this point in the season. Just looking at some stuff today, Madison looks like they'll have a legit chance to be a contender in that sectional or in their sectional. Couldn't tell if that was the receiver he was actually intending to throw to or if that was the.
I think he just came back to him late. He was looking out to the right, came back to him late, and it's a good play there by the Braves. Third and 10 here for Madison on the 38.
I'd imagine once again, definitely no matter what, 4-down territory. Finds the guy right there. We're not going to have to worry about that. First down,
no.
Madison. And looking for a lot more.
Yep.
Down inside the 10. Looks like he'll be knocked out of bounds roughly around the 8-yard line. Yep. Madison, great protection that time. I mean, that's definitely the most time he's had back in the pocket.
Yep. Found the guy that just stopped in the middle of the zone, found the open area, and the quarterback seen him. And
quick snap here by Madison, trying to catch the Braves.
And he's down
sleeping
near the goal line, not quite in. It looks like.
It looks like maybe on the 1.
1, yep, maybe.
And hurry up offense again. Yep.
Looks like a direct
snap to the quarterback.
Yep.
Keep it in for the score. I think that Madison definitely has seen something, with the Braves. I don't know if we've seen any hurry-up offense, but they definitely saw something on film, well scouted there.
You could, a different type of offense, but you could go back to even I'm not sure if they saw this, but the sectional last year against Indianapolis-Scecina here, they had us a little shook to begin with the hurry-up offense. Something we don't normally see.
No.
Looks like they're going to go for 2, maybe. maybe they feel this is, I would imagine,
A bunch set, and they're going to direct snap and try to get outside.
and
Able
he
to stiff
will.
arm and get there for 2.
Yep. It's a good.
Nice design there.
Yep.
Had the bunch formation to
Bunches
the left.
on the left.
And
Yep. Run to the right. And
that makes your score 14-8. Braves lead with a minute to go in quarter number 1. Yeah, Beer Fueled Mayhem. Of course, we know who that is, but definitely good to see some competition. Dave and I know we've talked about that, time and time again. The lack of competition that we have seen so far this season. Good to see.
yeah,
And
it
some
helps you
different.
judge yourself a little better, and when you think you're feeling pretty good about yourself, you get somebody that comes in and gives you, and ideally that happens before sectional, so
Yeah,
or regional or however far you go. But
For sure. Madison to kick. Short kick down about the 15. Is it Garrison on the return?
out to
No, it wasn't.
yeah,
Was it?
is Garrison out to about the
Oh, there he is.
33 there.
You know a lot more about this than me, but one of the things a lot of times as soon as you start to slow down on a kickoff, that's
Yeah,
when you,
usually it's If if the hole's not there, you got to try to do something. But it's
Yeah.
one of those that definitely.
long.
Let's see a flag here. I don't know what that. Maybe a holding here on the Braves, but
Yep.
We'll go back 10 and replay the first down. Yeah, it's you break it if there's a hole there. If not, usually it's you're going down. So
That was a play I don't know if I've seen the Braves run this year. That was a long, quick out route there to Brayman. Really long throw for Sheffer, and wasn't able to complete it. But of course, null and void anyway with the hold. So
yeah, and I mean if you're the Braves, something you really don't. If it's a quick pass like that, you really don't need to. There's no need to hold there.
No,
it's
definitely
something
not.
that Coach May will address tomorrow. But,
yeah, definitely not on a quick out route there. Yeah,
false
that's got to
start
be
by the fullback here. Braves are just going backwards here. This set of downs.
Yeah, not saying that, but a little rattled early on.
Yeah.
Madison's had some success. Of course, they were driving there that first possession, and we come up with an interception. And
Right.
now they had a really successful drive, quick score there, completed the 2-point conversion, and now the Braves have some adversity, really, maybe for the first time all season.
Yeah. Yep. We're back to 4th and 25 here, and see if the Braves can dig out of it. He
Double
fumbled.
handoff, and it's dropped.
So
I
yeah,
do believe
I don't know. It looks like they recovered.
I do
but,
believe the Braves recovered, but it's going to bring
loss
up
of some more.
second and what feels like a couple miles, but
Yeah.
second and at least 25. I would venture to guess the Braves will
They're gonna-
in the quarter, with under 15 seconds left. So
we'll have a
we
little
will
discussion.
probably be a real good discussion. Yeah, we will take a timeout and be right back.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters.
All right, we are back here for the start of quarter number 2, where the Braves second down, but 29 yards for a first down. Backed up all the way back to the 15. Yeah, beer-fueled mayhem, something we've also hit on multiple occasions. Conditioning. You know, our starters have only really played a couple quarters each game. I mean, the Seymour game, they played 4 quarters.
They played 4 against North Harrison, too, just because the score got ugly, but at halftime we were only up by 10, I think. So they end up playing the full time. But, yeah, it's rare this season. Double handoff. Looks like there's a little bit of space out there. Maybe could have broke that outside and got a little bit more, maybe. But Braves are going to be forced to punt here. Got some of it back, but still 4th and 17, maybe.
Yeah, it looks about that. Looks about 17.
Yep. So they'll punt and see if they can get a stop on D.
And we're fielded there to 40. Breaks another tackle.
Yep.
Finally, before he's driven out of bounds there.
Yeah, he's a shifty returner, and we've seen him on the reception end as well. And looked like the Brave. Couldn't tell who it was. I mean, he broke down, but the lead guy out there broke down, but just was unable. You almost need to let the ball carrier come to you at that point instead of diving after, and it's easier said than done, I realize, but
you know, I go back and forth, Dave. I'm just interested, you know, in a situation like that, it's 4th and 17. The Braves know they're punting. Everybody knows they're punting. Why, golly, we cannot bring them down.
Nope. Had him at the line of scrimmage and ends up getting the first down. Out of it.
But, you know, when we play, we're almost all – we had a quick kick in, but now it's predominantly we use quick kick all the time on a punt. Why not go back into traditional punt formation and, you know, why take a chance on being closer to the line of scrimmage, getting it blocked? Yep. What are your thoughts on that, or do you have it? I mean –
I don't love it, but, again, you hate to – it's not really bit us too many times. There have been times where I've seen the ball go right off of our slot. Could we also send the slot in motion? And I understand he's going that way to block for an outside rush, but or to carry on a fake, you know what? But I don't know. I'm with you. I would rather see. I don't think it hurts or is any less beneficial by going back into the traditional punt formation, but.
I definitely understand it on –
just a preference, you know.
Yeah. Definitely understand it on short down distances. Jet sweep there, and
he's going to –
got a first down.
Get out, yep. Gain of needed about 5 and got about 7 or 8 there. I tell you, the shift since the Madison player got hurt, there's been just a shift in mentality, and Madison is right now on both sides of the ball the more physical team, which they are on average a bigger team. So you would expect that, but we've seen the Braves play bigger teams so far this year and not been beaten up front like they're being now.
Braves are going to take a timeout, it appears. Yep. We'll stay right here for this timeout. Definitely going to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
Right here. I'm going to guess that's why it's happening in timeout. You know, one thing that we have not been able to hit on as much tonight is I feel like, praised the previous 3 games that we've done here on the live stream, how dominant our offense and defensive line have been, and they have not seemed, at least for me, I don't get to see as much as normal with moving this camera all the way around, but we haven't had the push on either end. We've had some pressure in the backfield on their QB, but on runs, I've just seen a lot more holes, and that may be credit to Madison's offensive line especially.
And the way they're putting guys in motion and confusing our guys a little bit too, I think, just a combination of everything. But yeah, we've not had the run stop, and we're moving everybody up here. They're in the Bobcat, and again, there's a hole there. I mean, that's what we're not used to seeing is the initial hole, and he had 4 yards before he was hit. So
yeah, and that was the same thing I noticed on the last play too. I mean, there was a truck wide hole, you know, that I think I could
again, and he's close.
I feel like, you know, my old and overweight handoff, I could have, I think, hit that hole a couple times.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. No gain there. 4th, and this would be a big stop for the Braves if they can get it. See what Madison decides to do. I would imagine maybe they've tried the Wildcat here twice, and looks like they're going to go back with their quarterback, and we'll see if they try another run up the middle or another guy in motion with the run outside. Maybe a bubble screen. I don't know. We'll see. But
4 receivers out to our side here.
Yep. Number 2 looks like a good – number 2 and 5 look like some pretty good blockers. So.
And we got another timeout. This one called by Madison. We will take a quick break here on this timeout.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron, and thank you so much for tuning in to AWH Media here on YouTube. We are currently searching for sponsors. We need sponsorships to help us live stream more games. If this is you or your business, please reach out to the numbers below, call or text, or send me an email. We would love to have you and your business a part of our live streams. For those of you that just wish to donate to our live streams, please consider hitting that join button down below or reach out privately with those same numbers. Again, everybody, thank you so much for everything. We look forward to a great year, and we'll see you next time here on AWH Media.
Looks like Madison's changed their formation a little bit, going with double backs here.
As a part before the timeout, of course, they had 4.
Yep.
And another big hole.
Yep. He's down to the 10.
And the ball carrier was driving guys backwards as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wasn't hit until he got to the safeties. And
here we go in a hurry up again.
Yep. And if you're Madison, I mean, unless you're in that hurry up offense, you would think that where they are in the field, they're in not too big of a hurry.
No. Still on his feet, missed tackles.
Yeah,
and he is near the end zone there. Stop maybe at the 1 or 1.5, it looks like.
Yep. See if they go back to the hurry up here and go back to that Wildcat formation and bring in a new back or a different back.
I agree with John McCain. Feels like Madison is definitely playing with a sense of urgency here after the injury. And
yeah, their physicality is, I think, picked up, or they're.
Yeah, they had a tough game last week. I know Heritage Christian.
Yeah.
You know, a team that's ranked. I think I saw eight in a couple polls and 10 in another poll.
Yeah.
It was 18-8. It was a really close ball game.
Mm-hmm. It's a game that I mean, Heritage again. It was rainy. The wind wasn't there, but a rainy game, and a game Madison only lost by by 10, and Heritage Christian's a team that, you know, if you're Brownstown and you think you're going to get out to play maybe at the semi-state level, then
we got here another timeout.
Yeah, could be a team you face. So
another Madison timeout. We will stay right here, though. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, Heritage Christian's a good club, and Madison played them well. And like I said, it could be a team that you would have to face at the semi-state level if you make it out that far. I mean, a lot of tough teams to play before you ever get there. So who knows? But good ball club, and Madison played well.
Yeah, Bearfield Mayhem talked about, you know, when you don't have much of a pass game and it's second 25 and you got to go to another run, you know, it really kind of does put you behind the chains.
Yep. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when you have 2 penalties like that, put you back 15 or an extra 15. You're basically just trying to, if you're Brownstown, typically you're just playing for field position. I mean, against good teams. Against a lot of teams, you may be able to break one and score out of it, or you're never really out of it. But against good teams, without that passing game, that's exactly right. You're hurting.
Yeah, especially when they stack the box.
Yep.
I will apologize if something gets to the right corner, right pylon. That's just right out of our camera angle. And that loud noise was a chair that had fallen behind us. 3rd and 2, direct snap again. Better prepared there by the Braves. It looked like
Grayson Cassidy come through and made the initial trip up, and he got down to the 1-inch line. Fourth and an inch. Maybe, I don't know if they have a QB under center sneak, but that would probably be enough to do it.
Yeah, that would be maybe the best option here. Especially with the size of their quarterback. I mean, he's a good size.
Yeah, he's
I
a
just
good-sized
remember,
kid.
You know, Tom Brady being an expert at the sneak because of one of his size, but just been able to read. But
looks like
they're going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Once again, we will stay right here. Well, definitely so far in this game, it will be the play of the game here. You know, play of the night so far, 4th and 1 from the 1-inch.
Yeah, could be definitely play a pivotal role here in this. I mean, we're still early, but
I agree. Though I think go with I'm old school, I guess. Quarterback sneak, line it up, and especially with the physicality that Madison has shown so far and had success with it.
Yep, and the size of their backs. I mean, they've not gone down on one hit yet, have they? I mean, maybe that last play where he just kind of tripped, but he still went forward.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely an area we have struggled tonight is being able to bring down their backs.
They're
any of their players, receivers.
Right.
I mean, it seems like their yards after catch, and I know after contact, yeah. It's a big stat that they track in NFL, and
they've got number 2 back in there. He's been the one running their Wildcat, so we'll see.
Yep. And it is going to be a direct snap.
Yep.
And same thing. He's hitting the backfield. Cassidy snuck through again.
Yep.
Just wasn't able to arm tackle him down. And that will tie the ball game at 14. Here with 6:14 left to play in quarter number 2. Somebody needs to make sure they help keep me honest on there. And a direct snap again. It's going to try to foot race to the outside, and it's not going to happen.
Make it.
Could you tell who made the initial contact?
Jack Pace strung that out. It doesn't look like he may have been unblocked, so maybe a blocking mess up on Madison, but he made him pay for it and then held on, and looked like Garrison is also injured, but he came in and finished the tackle.
Once again, not that we ever want to see any injuries, but a kid who's a pivotal part of both on the offensive and the defensive end for the Braves. And while they are tending to him, we will take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies, as well as any floor care needs.
Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana Approved Shopping Cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money.
Centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, we service the entire state of Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri, and parts of Tennessee.
Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
And we are back. Garrison was able to walk under his own power to the sideline, so of course prayers hoping it's just maybe a stinger.
Yeah, we'll see. He got injured, shoulder injured in the North Harrison game, and looks like that's the second time it's been aggravated tonight. So we'll see if he is able to play or continue playing this game.
It looks like Madison.
Looked like
go ahead, sorry.
Kick out of bounds there.
Yep.
I don't know if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's where I was going. We'll see how the Braves respond.
Yeah.
Madison's been able to reel off a couple touchdowns here on a 14-0 run. Hopefully a little bit better than our last possession, of course. Drew Markle, you're welcome. Glad we are able to do this. Once again, we can't do this without our sponsors. You see them, of course, scrolling across the right-hand corner of your screen, the commercials you've seen. Yeah, enjoy being able to do this. Proud that we can do this. Definitely want to showcase all of our athletics here at Brownstown Central.
There we go. Good play there by Sheffer coming up into the pocket to avoid the pressure and found Easton Brannaman for about a 10-yard gain and enough for a first down there.
And that was right what Beerfield Mayhem was talking about earlier. Have to try to be able to keep them honest.
Yep.
With some sort of a passing game.
Right.
Of course, they do have a safety now that's playing a little bit further back than what they had been. Sheffer's trying to step up, find room.
Yeah, gain of a half yard. Maybe they're going to give him a yard.
Full yard.
Second and 9 here.
Out in the flat here.
Flat, and nobody out there.
That was a great read there by Sheffer.
Yep. Gain of about 12 or 13. Yeah, and that's something, you see it's there. Even at the beginning of the game, they got 11 guys up in the box and just one out with the receiver. You can get outside with whatever method you need. It's open.
Handles a low snap there. Able to hit. Oh. Yeah, incomplete pass there. Wasn't able to make a football move.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he came all the way down with it.
I don't think he did. Just hit as the ball hit his hands, or shortly thereafter, incomplete.
Yeah, Beerfield Mayhem. I don't know if Coach May, I'm going to doubt he's down there watching our YouTube broadcast, but if he may have read your comments, because it was about right on time that we started coming out here throwing. But that's what a great coach does. He sees some of those things and gets some word from upside from his coaches.
Yep. And you soften them up a little bit and gain 5.
Yeah.
I mean, just because it's third down doesn't mean you got to go away from it here either. The pass, it's.
Yeah. Now you got him guessing a little bit.
Yep. Just looking down at the sidelines there, it looks like Garrison's done for the day, or for the evening. Might be done for a few weeks here just to heal up. We'll see, but. Jack Pace in at slot here and wide
it's
open
a foot
hole.
race, yep.
Ooh.
Nice hit there.
Nice hit, yep. They're safeties and everybody's coming up hard, but not until after he had got enough for the first down.
Thanks, Beerfield Mayhem, for a little credit there too. Yeah, bingo. It makes them guess. You got to keep teams honest.
Sheffer keeper and
another big hole there. Oh, I couldn't tell if he got tripped up or if he.
Yeah, just a shoestring tackle there, tripped up. Otherwise, he probably in for the score.
Kim Kaiser, let's go Braves. Yeah, for sure. Second and a couple here. Direct snap. Looks like enough push for a first down. Right near the 10-yard line.
Yep. Good.
Maybe all the way back to the 12, I guess, spot at the 12 maybe. So we'll able to get another first down here if we can't get all the way in the end zone. And they saw nothing but green grass and daylight there.
No, but there's a flag, and maybe that's the reason there was nothing but green grass.
You're right, it might have been.
We'll see, but.
And I'm going to guess that has to be against the Braves.
Yeah. Looks like maybe a hold on the Braves, maybe First and 20 here.
Couldn't tell who that was on, but
based on the reaction, it looked like maybe the receiver. I think he was trying to plead his case,
which he would have
the official. But
I don't know if that. I mean, that's one where I think you just run to the back, make him think pass, and
honestly, based on where he was, I don't know. I don't know that's where the call came from. Might have been on the right slot.
Ooh, another shoestring tackle there.
Yep. But nonetheless, they called it, and the Braves are going to be at second and 16 maybe, or 15.
Dave, do you know who is filling in for Disc?
Right. Well, it's a rotation between Isaac Hutchison and Joe Roberts.
Gotcha. And that way that also keeps them fresh.
Yep.
On the defensive end. There's the middle screen we talked about earlier to the tight end, and Lane Pilton is going to get in.
Yeah.
And we were able to see that one. We got to the left pylon. We were able to see that. So good to see Pilton get in the end zone. Once again, made that the screen to take away the rush.
Yeah, something I kind of thought we'd see a few times already by now, but maybe they're waiting for that one chance or the best opportunity, but it's the easiest way to slow that rush down. Braves are
Kick
back
is
up
up
on
is
top.
good.
21-14.
Once again, we talked about that being a big possession. How are the Braves going to respond? And they responded like you would hope they would.
Yep.
Just marched right down the field and had a couple penalties in there that definitely hurt, but able to overcome those and put the ball in the end zone.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely great play calls. I thought that might have been, arguably, and Dave, you would be able to tell a lot more than me, but might have been one of our better offensive series, combination of passes and runs, being able to finally open some things up. The touchdown that got called back for the hold, I mean, it was, and if it wasn't a receiver, it wouldn't have had any, I mean, he was off to the races out there.
Yeah, nobody was out there. That's why I think it might have been on the right slot, but based on where they threw the flag and where the official did not look like they were looking at the receiver, but I don't know. Nonetheless, yeah, at least it happened down in our territory.
And if your TV looks like it's moving, it might be because our camera is, because the fans here are pumped up and stomping the bleachers, and I think I have to have the whole press box shaking up here. And the Braves to kick. Little pooch kick over there to the right side.
Oh, that's got to be a late hit. Come on. It was way after the play.
I was going to say, it definitely looked after the play.
I hate to be too.
No, that was
just
not,
either
you don't
way.
want to see that in a game.
Needs to not happen.
No.
And I realize we're down an official, but that was not even hard to see.
Yeah, I thought the back official, I thought was right on top of it. But once again, Braves missed it. Looked like a couple tackles there early on in that. Out the flat.
Nice job
We did
by
not miss that.
Heyman.
We did not miss that tackle though. Rashawn Heyman there, right on the catch.
Yep. Read that perfectly. The receiver got absolutely no block on him and was right there when the guy turned around. Meet number 3 for the Braves. Great play.
I remember I saw him in the hallway this week and congratulate him on his hard hit that he had last week.
Yeah,
that was another
he
good.
did.
That was another good hit right there.
Yep.
Great individual play. And one that you and I know that's not easy to make out there all by your lonesome.
Nope.
And I think it looks like the Braves are calling a timeout, which will be their second of the half, leaving them with 1. And we will take a quick timeout.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron, and thank you so much for tuning in to AWH Media here on YouTube. We are currently searching for sponsors. We need sponsorships to help us live stream more games. If this is you or your business, please reach out to the numbers below, call or text, or send me an email. We would love to have you and your business a part of our live streams. For those of you that just wish to donate to our live streams, please consider hitting that join button down below or reach out privately with those same numbers. Again, everybody, thank you so much for everything. We look forward to a great year, and we'll see you next time here on AWH Media.
Right, and we're back here after the Braves timeout. 3rd and 15. Big play here, a little trickery, a little reverse, double reverse.
Oh.
Missed tackle, and he's got some
space.
He was able to get out of bounds. Great football play. Smart play to get out of bounds there, stop the clock.
Yep, get all you can get. The trick wasn't there, obviously. Of course, we had pressure in the backfield a little bit for both guys that had the ball, but wasn't there. And like you said, Brandon, great job to get what you can get and get out of bounds.
Of course, still the down distance not in their favor. So 4th and 11 looks like they're definitely going to punt here.
Yeah,
Then
I
you're
didn't
thinking
realize
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. We're talking about how heads up it was, but I did not realize that either. And it's going to give
Go down.
Going to give the Braves 56.6 seconds here in quarter number 2 to try to get something positive here and get some points.
Yeah, I think that's the officials probably could have blown the whistle a little sooner, but I don't think that was a Madison player getting out of hand there. I mean, the whistle wasn't blown, so you continue to go until
the
he's
whistle
out
blows.
of bounds.
Yeah.
And I mean, once they got out of bounds, the offensive player got a little bit more aggressive there. I think didn't need to be.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't think that I saw anything there either. That was just good hard football.
Yep.
And that's what you want to see.
Mm-hmm. But I am okay with a little bit of attitude. I mean, after the injury, Madison come out with some aggressiveness and attitude. As this is fine as long as nothing's after the whistle. And here's the screen,
that screen again.
Fullback screen, wide open.
Got some hold.
Got a great
pass midfield. We got
great play.
Force the first down. No, we got a flag.
We got to see what this is. It's like a ineligible receiver downfield. I don't know.
He doesn't know the rules! He's not accurate!
Yeah, I don't know. Is that what the call?
Yeah, ineligible receiver.
Ineligible downfield.
It's odd to see on a screen pass, but the call was made.
Yeah, sometimes on a screen pass, though, good catch there.
No, nice.
A little hook and ladder.
Nice.
Now the question becomes, and I want your opinion, if that was planned or if
I
that
think
was just.
It was. I don't think we typically have a guy out there, but because that was a slot on the opposite side. I think it was planned, but it was impressive by Brandeman to even get that off.
Yeah,
because for a minute, to be honest, I thought it was intercepted. I didn't know if he had the ball, and to see it come out and go. Yeah, I think that was the play call. But
first down and stops the clock with 14 seconds left. Braves still do have a timeout remaining. Sheffer back to pass. Plenty of time. He's going to heave this one downfield. He's got a receiver.
Yeah. Oh.
Off the hands of Pace. Oh, my.
Perfect ball.
Huge gap. Perfect ball. Oh my goodness, that
may be too open. Sometimes those are the hardest catches because you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's great effort and great try there. And
yeah.
I mean, you'd think Madison would move some guys back a little bit now, but we'll see.
Back to pass again. He's going for the Hail Mary here. Oh, that
ball's on the turf.
All on the turf. Yep, you see it rolling on there.
Yep.
And that is going to be the end of quarter number 2. Your Braves do lead 21-14, not without a little bit of excitement here at the end. Braves with a couple really close calls to end the quarter there. And we will be right back.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies, as well as any floor care needs.
Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana Approved Shopping Cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money.
Centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, we service the entire state of Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri, and parts of Tennessee.
Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to
Four-year member of the drill team. Claire has participated in National Honor Society, Riley Dance, Marathon, and German Club. After graduation, she plans on attending IU for a degree in business administration. Alexia Manns, escorted by Kyle and Heidi Manns. Four-year member of the band, Alexia has participated in tennis, English academic team, Spellbow, German Club, and National Honor Society. After graduation, she plans on attending college to study archaeology. Next up, Abigail Tobin, escorted by Amanda Luttrell and Holden Tobin. Four-year member of the band, Abigail has participated in National Honor Society, TP Times, Science Olympiad, Spellbow, Math and Social Studies academic teams, and German Club. After graduation, she plans on attending Purdue for industrial and organizational psychology. Robert Vaughn, escorted by Jeff and Tracy Vaughn. Four-year member of the band. After graduation, Robert plans on attending IU to study forensic science, forensic and investigative science. Cheerleaders, Lizzie Pollard, escorted by Craig Pollard. 4 years as a cheerleader, Lizzie has participated in softball, show choir, musical, and booster club. Her plans after graduation are currently undecided. Alexandra Camp, escorted by Adrian Fox, two-year as a manager. Alexandra has participated in softball, choir, and musical. After graduation, she plans on going into the Navy and attending UCLA for psychology, criminal psychology. From the football team, first up is Easton Brannaman, escorted by Seth and Jerry Brannaman. Three-year player for the football team, Easton has participated in basketball, baseball, National Honor Society, Letterman's Club, and Booster Club. After graduation, he plans on attending Western Kentucky to study architecture. Next up is Jaden Disk, escorted by Adam and Bridget Disk. Four-year member of the football team, Jaden has participated in track, Letterman's Club, and Booster Club. After graduation, he plans to attend college to study radiology. Next up is Rashawn Heyman, escorted by Melanie Heyman and Brian Dodd. Four years on the football team, Rashawn has participated in track and Letterman's Club. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Southern Indiana and study kinesiology. Gregory Hutchison, escorted by Greg Hutchison. Four-year member of the football team, Gregory has participated in basketball, track, Letterman's Club, and Booster Club. After graduation, he plans to study economics and would like to continue to play football. Next up is Jordan Kaiser, escorted by Justin and Ashley Kaiser. 4-year member of the football team, Jordan has participated in track and National Honor Society. After graduation, he plans on attending college for physical therapy. And our last player, Cameron Markle, escorted by Sam and Elizabeth Markle. 4-year member of the football team. After graduation, Cameron plans on studying to become a lineman. To all the parents and family, we would first like to thank you for the commitment and sacrifices that go along with having a child participate in extracurricular activities. Your involvement and support have been critical in the success of the Brownstown Central programs. And to our seniors, Brownstown Central and our entire community would like to thank you for the character, integrity, and class which you have displayed while participating as student athletes. You make your school and community extremely proud. Your talents and contributions will be dearly missed, and we wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. Fans, please join me in showing our appreciation for all of our seniors and the class of 2025.
All right, we are back after senior night. Really always a special night. Seniors, usually a lot of times it's on their last game, home game, but we have another game left. We have homecoming on our last night, so I know that's where we're a little unusual than some schools, but thankful for all the band members, the drill team members, the cheerleaders, and of course our football players for their dedication to our athletics, our programs. It's what makes this not only this place, Brownstown, special, but everywhere. If it wasn't been for those guys, those seniors putting in that time, programs don't exist or are as successful as they are. So happy to be joined. Happy to be joined by acting athletic director this evening at Brownstown Central today, Shannon Barger. Thank you for coming up here, taking the time. Just you got multiple songs going there, but special guest this halftime. First off, just thank you. Welcome back to Brownstown Central. I know you had a hiatus for a while, different jobs, coaching jobs. We're gonna be all over the place. You know what? We'll get this figured out here in a second, I promise, while the band's playing. But, no, thank you for coming on. Just tell us a little bit about being back at Brownstown.
Well, I've been actually at Madison the past 12 years, taught AP U.S. History, AP Government. I coached baseball for 4 years, coached golf for the last 3 that I was there. And when the opening came up here, of course, it's 7 miles from my house instead of 45 miles. And, what better place to come back and, hopefully in my teaching career than here. My son went here. We've lived here for 23 years. And, I can't tell. It's hard to explain when you've been other places how different our culture and our atmosphere is here, not just as a school, but as a community, sports-related, academic-related. It's just different and different in a better way.
No, I'm glad you're back. I know you're gonna help me out and coach my 8th grade girls basketball team. But not only that, just the experience that you bring, the knowledge that you bring, the expertise that you bring. I know you coming here, we have a new AP government class because you're eligible to teach that. I know one program that you take a lot of pride in or happy to present to Brownstown is your Veterans Day program. So if you would, I know I talked about it a little bit last week, but if you would go ahead and elaborate on that for us.
Yeah, so on Veterans Day this year, which is November the 11th, we will have our annual Veterans Day program. Mr. Sheffer asked if I'd be in charge of that, and I gladly accepted because that's something we did at Madison for the past 12 years. And we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to have a breakfast for the veterans starting at 8 o'clock in our auxiliary gym. That is going to be brought in here by Pewter Hall, sponsored by Independent Land Surveying, and they're going to take care of all that for us so the veterans can come in and get a nice meal before we start our program, which starts at 9:10. We will have guest speakers, including a 2018 graduate, former football player, Gus Hogan, will be our veteran who's going to deliver our Veterans Day address. We will have a couple students also speaking. The band's going to play, choir's going to sing, all that stuff too. And we'll do a roll call. So we're going to individually recognize every single veterans at our program. So if a veteran wants to come, if they're listening, you don't have to do anything special. Just show up at 8 o'clock. We'll have some students out front that will be registering you for the roll call. So you'll just tell them who you are, what branch of service you were in, and what rank you achieved. And we'll have that roll call ready. And it's going to be a good program. The junior high is going to come over. The middle school is coming over. Mr. McClure is going to bring his students. So we should have around 800 or so students in our gym for the program. And the community's invited too. They can come and watch. But hopefully it's going to be just like we do everything else in the county. We're the best in the county and everything else. We might as well have the best one in the county for this too.
Yeah, and they deserve the best. Our members of our armed forces, our veterans, we can't do what we do. We wouldn't be doing this on Friday nights if it wasn't for them and protecting our country. So hopefully, any veterans listening, anybody that's listening, if you know a veteran,
yes,
give them the information and get there 8 a.m.
8 a.m. for breakfast and registration. And like I said, the program starts at 9:10. You don't have to come to breakfast, but we at least need you to get there so you can register and so we can say each individual person's name to be recognized. We're not going to have a group of people stand up and recognize them all at once. We're going to do it to each individual person.
So definitely something I know I'm looking forward to because I haven't been able to experience that anywhere. Been at the middle school. We didn't have a program like that. We had a service just thanking our veterans and who we had in our building, but it's just going to be overwhelming to me. Just some of the, anytime you get that many veterans and just the hairs on your arm stick up and just get goosebumps for doing what they do. So thoughts on the first half? Do you have any thoughts, expertise
I already told
on that?
Mr. Sheffer this is going to be my last time I'm supervising the game. Madison had to leave late because of their transportation. We're down an official, and then we had a kid from Madison break his leg. So that is the first half we need to get through, and hopefully nothing else bad happens. But it's very competitive. Madison is much improved from the years past. Like I said, I was down there for a long time, and they kind of struggled in some years. Last year I think they might have won one game, but they have been much improved. Their defense has been a lot better than what they've been in the past. So, and of course, I know a lot of the kids that are on the team, including the one who broke his leg. So, sad deal with that. And unfortunately, they've had a player break his leg each of the last 3 years. Same type of injury. Hopefully he gets back. He's a wrestler, so hopefully he gets back to wrestle. He went to the semi-state last year in wrestling, so hopefully prayers for him and, get back out there as soon as he possibly can.
Yeah, I've just been impressed with their physicality, their toughness.
Yes.
Something I didn't see last year in the Madison game that, down there. And our inability, so to speak, to be able to bring them to the ground.
Yep.
A lot of missed tackles, but yeah, definitely prayers for that young man. Definitely want to see him back on the wrestling mat. Hopefully, come this winter. So, Dave, you have any questions for Mr. Barger? No, sorry, I didn't even know you were. Yeah,
you didn't want me to ask any questions. No, I don't. Glad you're back too, as well. I've heard a little bit of that story, but glad you're back and had a lot of great memories with you.
I'll say the first time I was here, this guy was on my team.
I'm not going to say how long ago that was.
Well, when you say how long it is, that just makes me older too, so it really doesn't matter.
So with that, what's your best David Garrison baseball memory story? I know we're playing football, but best baseball memory.
I know when him and Brandon Tormoyan showed up on the first day of practice that second year that I was here that we were going to be much better. They started every game all 4 years, and it was because of those two. Still probably one of the top 2 or 3 center fielders I've ever coached. But he was struggling a little bit his freshman year hitting the ball, and I can remember him striking out at Silver Creek, and he showed his displeasure. And fortunately, his dad was almost in the dugout by the time everything happened, and we took care of it, and we didn't have to worry about it again. But David was very competitive in every sport that he played. He wanted to win as much as anybody, worked really hard, and obviously a great athlete, on baseball and football both. And now I get the opportunity to witness Preston doing it, and Preston's in my class now. So, it is kind of weird now that I don't really know the kids as much as I know their parents. right, from when I was here the first time, and I know all their parents, and so I can relate to them a little bit differently with that. But and sometimes they don't like the stories when I tell them, but that's okay.
Taking out too much of their phone time.
Yes, yeah, we do that as well. Yeah.
Just what are some of the differences? Not like positives, negatives, but just differences in your experiences at Madison and your first year experience back here.
Like I said, a lot of it's just culture and atmosphere. It seems like our teaching staff's a lot closer. Of course, that also has sometimes to do with size of school, right? We had multiple wings and we had different floors, and there were sometimes I could go weeks without seeing some of my colleagues. That doesn't happen here. We get to see each other every day. We're out in the hallways during passing period. We're talking to people. I see my administration every day, which is also different in some schools. I mean, at Madison, I had a principal and 3 assistant principals. You didn't know where they were at half the time because they were dealing with other issues. And we're still got a community that knows we're going to do the right thing. And we got their support, and that also doesn't happen everywhere. So they believe in hard work, they believe in doing the right thing, and as long as our kids continue to do that, I mean, this is still going to be a special place, just not in the school itself, but just the community in itself. So
yeah, I know a lot of times I sound biased when I say that because I'm from here, but you have a lot of experiences at different places. So I do think it's a special place because of the community and because of the kids and the way they're brought up, the effort that they do, everything, right? Not only athletics, but academics as well. So.
And I think, again, it gets back to mom and dad at home, stressing the importance of education and working hard and make sure they get their grades. And even the kids that, may struggle in the classroom, they're at least trying to do the right thing and make sure they're getting it done because they know how important that diploma is. And, I talk to kids all the time about that. College is not for everybody, right? But you need something beyond the high school level, whether it's certification, trade school, something to be able to get where you want to go. And so hopefully that trend continues a little bit and they're able to do something beyond high school. And, of course, that's our goal as teachers, right? We're preparing them for something later on in life that they're going to be able to do. And I think with what we do with our staff every day, teaching the kids in the classroom, I think that builds on that. And we should be just reiterating what they hear all the time at home. And I think in Brownstown, that's what they hear. So.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to come up. I know you're a busy man with the interim AD position tonight, or the acting AD position tonight, and you've been very busy. But so appreciate you taking a few minutes to come up, and once again, thank you for putting together a Veterans Day program that I know is going to be awesome and one that hopefully kids will remember into the future. So,
well, hopefully our goal is that we got so many veterans show up we ran out of food. I mean, that'd be the goal. And I know the first year it's probably going to be a little bit different just because it's not the way it's been done. But each year I want it to grow and get more and more. And the thing about it is student-led. It's in conjunction with, that's not my AP government class, but also National Honor Society with Mr. Gwynn. So a lot of the people that's going to be working that day is with National Honor Society. And I tell my students that's working it, this is a great PR for us, right? It's not only important to show our veterans how much we appreciate what they do, but it's also a way to show off our kids and how good they are. And that's what a lot of times you hear in the media and everything else, that kids today are soft, they don't work as hard and all that stuff. But they're doing just as much now as they've ever done before. They're taking all these AP classes. They're playing in multiple sports. They've got jobs. They got boyfriends and girlfriends. They're in clubs. We didn't have all that. I had 0 AP classes when I was in school. I probably wouldn't have taken them anyway, but I wouldn't have been that great a student. But, they are doing a lot of stuff, and their time is really valuable. And so for those kids who are going to come in and volunteer to be part of our program and to speak, so we got a couple student speakers as well that volunteered. They're not. This doesn't count for their community service hours either. This is something that's in school, so it doesn't count. So it's not like they're getting added benefit out of it. So for them to step up to the plate and volunteer to show our veterans how much we appreciate them is a good deal.
Yeah, and just like you talked about, that's what we're lucky to do with AWH Media because of our sponsors, to showcase our student athletes here, and you're going to be able to showcase the student part in that as well. So. No, just want to say thank you again. Appreciate it. Thanks for all you do, and we are definitely. I know I'm definitely glad that you're back for multiple reasons, but most importantly, I just know you get the job done in the classroom, and thank you for that. So,
I appreciate it, and we'll see how 8th grade basketball goes. But hopefully I'll do it more than 1 year, but I may get fired after 1 year too. So that's all I know. So
Yep, appreciate
Thanks,
it,
Coach.
and we'll be right back.
Go Braves.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies, as well as any floor care needs.
Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana Approved Shopping Cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money.
Centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, we service the entire state of Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri, and parts of Tennessee.
Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
And we are back here at Blevins Memorial Stadium as we prepare to kick off the second half. Action here. Your Braves currently lead 21-14, and they do get the ball to start here the second half. And Dave, just like we were talking, you know, what the Braves need to do is just march right down here and put the dang thing in the end zone again. And
Yeah, get back to that 2-score lead like they had to start the game, because clearly Madison is a solid club and has the ability to strike back.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older.
once again, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you were able to listen during halftime. I know it was a longer halftime than normal, but it was senior night. And then thanks again to Mr. Shannon Barger, new history teacher here at Brownstown. Head of steam.
There's that hole we were talking about.
Yep. And it's a foot race. Breaks a tackle.
Breaks it. Yep, he's in.
And that's got to be a flag, I would think. They're not going to, I guess they're not going to throw a flag.
After the touchdown?
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he got tackled. Yeah, at the backside of the end zone there. But well, I guess spot on there. We didn't even have to drive down. We just take the kickoff back, the opening kickoff back for 6.
Nice run there by Gregory. Broke a few diving shoestring attempts, but not able to quite get him. Great return, and Braves see if they can put 7 up instead of 6. And the kick is good.
And good.
Yep.
What a start.
28-14.
What a
Braves
start
lead.
here for the Braves. want to shout out a couple shout outs. I know my grandma, Birdie, is at home watching, so appreciate her tuning in.
Chad
Faithful
Cassidy
father
as well is watching. I'm not sure if he's still in the States or not, but watching from a distance nonetheless. So wish him all the safety we can wish.
And I know we have a new chatter here. Dirk Smith.
Okay, hey Dirk.
Tuning in. So from Mama Bear's Homestead and more. He said it was an honor to play with both of us and to sit here and be able to listen to us.
Act like we know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's really it. We sort of just act like we know. I don't know if we really do sometimes, but no, love you too, Dirk. Yeah, I don't know if we could ask for a better start to the half there. Hopefully gain some momentum back on our side, especially after, potentially dropping a touchdown pass there to end the half. That would have given us a little bit more sizable lead. And that might have been the second best tackle of the night outside of Rashawn Haymans there, Evan Stahl.
Yep. Evan Stahl with good open field tackle there. Just like you teach it, break down and explode through the ball carrier.
And we do have an update. Hayden Stuckwish let us know that Paoli was up 55-0 on Crawford County in the third, which is probably expected. I know Crawford County, that's a
little rough.
Yeah, that's rough going down there, and it's been rough going for a while. Back to pass.
Oh. Looked like maybe a bit of confusion between the quarterback and receiver. The receiver looked like maybe he was running a 15-yard out, and the quarterback was throwing down the sideline for a vert, looked like, but
still looked like he maybe had a chance.
Still had chances to catch it. Yep.
I think it even looked like our DB might have even been a little
turned around.
Yeah. And we got a flag.
A lot of
officials in the stands.
The Braves are going to push them back here.
Coach May signaling them to accept the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure where B&L is right now. I know they're playing Floyd Central. Aaron is actually live streaming that game as well on AWH Media. We have a dual broadcast tonight. Screen
for them and all kinds of room.
all kinds of room, and a great cut there.
Yep. Good job by Brannaman and Heyman there to bring him down, but great cut, and that play was a good play call. Makes it third and almost nothing.
Yeah, third and minimal.
Makes me wonder why they're probably going to measure just to see here.
And then they're going to go ahead and
give it to him.
Yep.
Good play call there by Madison, and got him a first down there, and looked like the Braves wasn't so much. The line was rushing the quarterback, but everybody else was back in pass and just spread out due to Madison's formation, spread out across the field, and plenty of room for him to run.
Once again, thank you to BC Brave giving us another update. Pass out in the flat there. And we got another flag.
Look like she's going to call holding on Madison again, it looks like.
But he let us know that Floyd Central is up currently in halfway through the third, up 21-14 over BNL. So it's good to see BNL giving up, putting up a little fight. I know, I didn't see predictions for that game, but just knowing that BNL has struggled so far this year, and Floyd Central, I think, has shown some signs of being a pretty good football team, staying in there and having a chance.
There's that
screen and missed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just a tough play for DB right there.
Yeah, you can only cover him for so long.
Yeah.
Especially once the quarterback gets to scrambling. He avoided a tackle in the backfield and kept his eyes downfield, made a heck of a throw, and receiver went and got the ball.
Yeah, that was an impressive thing, just being able to avoid that tackle and keep his eyes downfield. That's not always.
No.
Because under pressure, usually your first instinct's to get the heck out of Dodge and run. And
Yep. And he's made a few really nice throws tonight. And like I think we talked about in the first half, a lot of them have been under pressure. He stays in there and goes at it.
Yep.
I'm just impressed with Madison's got several different formations and
they're going to take a timeout here.
Yep.
We will stay right here. Go ahead, Dave. What were you going to say?
Well, just several different formations, and I think, their offense seems to be of such to keep the defense off balance. I know it's always every offense's goal, but I wouldn't classify as Brownstown being one that typically keeps a team off balance. We're going to run the ball typically, and it's just a matter of can we block the defensive scheme, or is our guys better than your guys, and we'll see what happens. But different formations changes the eye candy, so to speak. The eye candy, different people in motion, and really confuse the linebackers and safeties.
1st and 10 here out of the timeout. Another pass out here in the flat. Good move.
Oh.
Looks like we're going to have another Madison first down.
Yeah.
Once again, we talked about this earlier, but I'm been impressed with their physicality, their toughness, but just their receivers, their backs. I would hate to tally their yards after contact. It has been.
And right there, that little stutter prevented, it stopped the linebacker actually ran into the receiver who was blocking the corner in. And so basically he's just pushing guys down. And
yeah, I don't know if I've seen him get driven backwards yet. No. Even like we talked about earlier, that shoestring tackle that Cassidy made still went falling forward.
Yep. He's
just
been
able to drive his legs.
Been impressive. Their offensive front, I've been impressed with them holding the point of attack. There's during their first scoring drive, he had hole after hole after hole, at least to the second level, and that's something that the Braves just haven't seen much. There's a screen play, and the Braves
much better play there.
Read that out pretty well. The linebackers did not drop 20 yards deep on that one.
Yeah, just like we talked about the Braves earlier, being able to respond. Here Madison has a chance to really come back with a big response. They're driving the ball here. Braves return the opening kick, go down 14 points. Madison, that is, goes down 14 points. And this is a crucial drive.
Yeah, real similar to the first half. Braves got out to an early 14-point lead, and Madison was a 2-point conversion away from tying it there before Brownstown put another score up. But Braves almost had an interception there. Madison avoided catastrophe.
Yeah, just Ball was just a little bit high and off the fingertips there, and almost ended up in the hands of Jack Pace, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
4th and 9.
4th and 9, yep. It's key. Feel like we keep saying this, but a big 4th down stop here if the Braves can get it. Big down for both teams.
They're going to go one-on-one coverage here. Oh, it looked like it might have just been off the fingertips or just past the outstretched arms.
Second time we've seen that with that connection there with the number 1 for Madison, where he's barely overthrown him, and both times it would have been for a score. So we'll take it.
Yeah, we will definitely take it. A big stop there by the Braves on 4th down, and get the ball here. Once again, good field position, 29-yard line. Chance for the Braves to make an emphatic statement. Drive down the field here, and
if you can score here, you like to think, just due to the nature and of how the game's been going, it might be enough to be able to ride out the rest of the game with. Sorry for the pause. Trying to see. I thought maybe somebody was injured, but
no. Braves met in the backfield there. Loss of about 2 or 3. Brings up 2nd long. There's that pass out in the.
Yep. Nice move by Easton Brandeman. He's brought down after a gain of 10, maybe.
Quick out again.
Maybe a gain of 9. Looks like 3rd and 4, maybe. 3rd and 3. Yep.
I hope that was all on camera. I think my hand might have fallen asleep there and didn't move, but good fight there by Hutchison, and I believe he's going to have a 1st down, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. Just kept spinning and working, keeping his legs driving, and good hard-fought yardage there.
And definitely not, make any excuse for the Braves, but we earlier talked about, with the loss of Disk.
Yeah.
Roberts and Hutchison having to rotate in on offense, which they usually don't do much of. Sheffer back to pass.
He's not
not open, nope. And that is picked off.
Yep.
And a huge play by Madison, number 1. I believe is that Dyer?
Dyer, maybe, yeah. I think it seems
Jake
like it.
Dyer.
Yeah, maybe a decision Micah would like to have back. Madison was closing in on him. I think pressure just probably felt like I need to get rid of it. Maybe I can overthrow the route. Sometimes that's in play, but in that situation, great play by number 1 for Madison.
Yeah, definitely one you want to just get rid of there, I think.
Yeah, maybe throw away.
Once again, just some hard running. I think gain of 3 there, but almost met in the backfield and been able to
just a sidestep and
good.
Yeah,
just a good piece of running. Good.
Something. Yeah, if you're running, you'll take 4 yards every time you attempt.
Yeah, I'm not a math whiz, but you do that a few times, you're getting a 1st down every time. So quarterback keeps it here, slides.
Yeah, they're going to throw a flag on Trevor Brandeman. It looks like as for a late hit, which it's to the decision of the referee.
Yeah, once again, I wish I was more up to my up with the rules. Yeah. In the NFL, all about protecting the quarterback. And if the quarterback slides like at all, you pretty much can't touch him there. And he did slide feet first.
He slid feet first, yep.
And then I know he got hit. It looked like in the helmet. It wasn't helmet to helmet or anything, but kind of looked right around there.
Hit.
Yeah.
Yep. I disagree with that flag, even in the NFL to a degree, because that's a situation where we talked about that earlier, where it's the helmet to helmet's sometimes for a DB is hard to lay off because you're told. I mean, you need to make the tackle, and in that situation, I just don't don't think it was necessarily real late, and I don't think it was malicious. But,
yeah, I don't either.
But it is a call, and you gotta make the call.
Oh, great hit there.
Nice hit.
Is that Heyman again?
It's Heyman again, yeah.
Another hard hit that dislodged that ball from the receiver's hands.
Yeah. Yeah, receiver coming across the field into Rashawn, and he, as you teach your DBs, make them pay. A lot of times that's an opportunity for a safety to be able to do that, but in this case, the safety was the defender. Corner coming off of his guy, and looks like maybe a hold, or what was the call?
Was that sportsmanlike conduct?
Unsportsmanlike. I think he shoved one of the Braves players when they were trying to help him up. Definitely a chippy game. Both. You've seen it both ways. So if you're Madison's coach,
and now we got another one. This one looks like coming from the sideline.
Well, I was just getting ready to say, if you're a Madison coach, you disappointed at a lack of personal control put you back, and now the sideline has done the same thing. So it'll be 2nd and 40 here. It looks like for the for the Cubs.
My guess is the coaches weren't happy with that far the referee over there.
Probably not. Yeah.
And I know I've used this term before, but this is literally a 2nd and a mile.
Yeah.
2nd and 40.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of play call you have for that. See if they just try for field position or what. But
I'm gonna guess if you can dial up a play for this one, you're probably coaching the wrong sport. We better get
division.
you the wrong division, not the wrong sport, the wrong level. But of course, crazier things have happened.
I don't know. Definitely a game dominated by the officials right now. Hopefully things can get smoothed out here and get some flow into the game.
Yeah, here's the trickery. A little wide receiver's pass.
Completed it.
Yeah, good play. If that ball would have been thrown at the numbers, he probably would have had.
Could have caught and ran a little bit, gained a little bit more for sure. Maybe got your 15 back that you just got penalized for, and now it's, I don't know, 3rd and beyond 20.
They're going right back to it. That's the exact same.
Yeah.
And Bray's missed another tackle.
Yep, and he's got it.
And now it's going to be
decision
fourth and manageable.
Yeah, I mean, they've gone for it at that distance and that location all night long. So now it's 2 of the same trick plays and wide open. Bray's no adjustment between.
Wide receiver screen pass there. I mean that.
And I don't know. It's easy to do it up here. We've been players, and we know that. I mean, I remember in regionals, the team we were playing ran the same play multiple times, and we never changed or switched anything up. But
good coverage there downfield.
Double coverage and nowhere to really go with the ball there.
No. Turnover downs, definitely nowhere to go. He just had to throw it up and let his receiver try to make a play. But great coverage there. Hutchison was in stride for stride with the receiver there. And
you'd like to see, I mean, I'm sorry, going back to that, but you'd like to see a little bit of an adjustment because it wasn't like that was a quick pass. I mean, it's out to the wide receiver and then another pass. I mean, 2 passes, you have time to adjust. You're playing your safeties back anyway because it is 1st and a mile.
False start there on the Braves. Nope, encroachment against Madison.
Be first and 5 here, and see if the Braves can put one to get it something going here and put one in the end zone.
I think this is a perfect time to try to dial up. I know he just threw an interception, but first and 5, good time to take a chance here at midfield. And
yeah,
got one-on-one coverage out here on the outside. But what do I know? We're going to go direct snap to the
ground and
fullback,
yep.
And man, I feel like this quarter lasted forever. Well, yeah, what do I know? I mean, way off. There's another good Jim Carrey quote from.
Yeah.
Man, I was way off. That's normally the case anyway. I'm usually way off. So.
Me too. 2 of us together do it being that way. I'm surprised they asked us to come back.
Yeah, no.
Here's the pass, and
yep.
Oh, they're gonna get a. See, they're gonna get a late hit there, and that's just not a late hit. I mean,
no.
I
agree.
If you want 7-on-7, then I don't know. I'm not gonna go on a rant, but
no, she's calling hold.
Okay.
She called a hold there on the Braves. But I was in agreement with you. I thought she was throwing that flag for a late hit, and there was no way. That was a great.
Yeah,
I mean, blitz come from the blind side, and
yep, it's part of the game.
But this is going to move the Braves backwards. Going to bring up second, about 15. Should be second and 15. It was first and 5.
Yep, first and 5, and now.
Well, we might have gained, yeah. Anyway, I don't think we had second and 14. Yeah, we might have gained a little bit on that fullback.
Yeah, I think they gained 2 yards.
I'm glad that Brandon Ritter's at least paying attention to something we say every now and again. He knew that Samsonite, he was way off.
Yeah, yep. Yep. Yeah, pace the ball carrier there with nowhere to go, a loss. And it goes, I mean, Madison's not going to change. They're not down enough to really, and even if they were down, they're going to continue to do what they're playing an aggressive style because they need the ball back. But you're going to have to get the ball over top of the front 7 for sure, and really front 10 because they've got a single high safety playing less than 10 yards off the line of scrimmage, and then you got your corner out there. So tight end's open.
Wide open.
Yep. There's Pendleton running down the sideline.
Gets shoved out of bounds, yep.
But yeah, I mean, if you can protect the quarterback, that stuff is going to be open, and it's good to see the Braves dial that up there.
And you could probably say, I mean, Pendleton might be having a career night. I know it's only his second catch, but one for a touchdown and
from
a
yardage standpoint.
Yeah,
I know he's had a touchdown earlier in the season, but from a yardage standpoint, yeah. Again, nowhere to go there. Micah, quarterback keeper. It looked like he maybe got 5 there. Better than I thought, but.
Brings up second and 6 here with probably under 2 minutes, 15 seconds by the time the Braves take a snap here. It's definitely been a flag-ridden quarter.
Yeah.
Felt like it's taken forever.
Yep.
You know,
just
a play that.
I mean, it's interesting too because Madison might be also giving the future opponents some
scouting tips.
Some scouting tips. Thank you.
They're going to see some film. Like, I mean, not that we can't break one open, but I don't remember. You know, we've had a lot of success with the double handoff.
Typically, that works well.
Pass out here to the Our side.
Yep. See, that was 3rd and 9. Looked like maybe gained 5 there, so 4th and 4 or 4th and 5 male, and they gained 4.
And then an interesting call here. We do have a kicker, last week who put his name in the record book for a couple field goals in a game, but
I think you're a little bit beyond his range. His range maybe here, but definitely too close to punt. So
a little hitch and go,
yeah.
and he bit.
Open. Yep.
And that is Easton Brannaman
for the score. Another good ball by Sheffer. Good protection by the offensive line. Corner bit on the out route we've been running all night, and nice pitch and catch there. Braves on for the extra point here and see if they can connect. Looks like it's good. 35-14, your Braves lead.
And once again, the Braves on top, 35-14 here with 43.7 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. And once again, another drive. The Braves find success throwing the football.
Yep. And it's what they're going to have to do. I mean, we talked about it, beat it into the ground with Madison's approach defensively. And I think it's another thing, we'll see what Silver Creek does, but it's not dissimilar to what I think Scottsburg will try to do to us 2 weeks from now. And we'll see it, see how that goes. But
yeah, Scottsburg had success with that a couple years ago.
They did. Yep.
Yeah, Beerfield Mayhem. How many tight ends we had that are 6'5" and really athletic and got great hands? In my memory bank, I can't remember of a whole lot, but we have definitely had a few.
Couple, yeah. I think one of them's a coach now. I think Jamie Wilson was a pretty good tight end for the 1 year he played there, and we didn't throw much, but Aaron Fields, I think before that, was athletic.
Not just
maybe
because
not
I know Aaron,
6'5", but 6'3".
Maybe not had great hands.
The greatest
he had
hands,
good
but certainly athletic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And of course, those guys. I mean, nothing against Lane. Those guys are definitely really good blockers.
Yeah, they were really good blockers, and Lane's Uncle Matt.
Your teammate and fellow graduate.
Yeah, played the position.
Dead ball, personal foul. I don't know what happened there either. But once again, going against Madison.
Yeah, I don't know. You've got a good team and some athletes. And I don't know. Maybe this is just tonight. I didn't really notice on the film that I watched, trying to get some insight on what to talk about, but I didn't notice, any issues with penalties with Madison, but tonight they've certainly been bit by it.
Another positive run there.
Yeah, I don't know if he's cramped or if he's pulling his foot, and I don't know. I hate to get on too much of a rant about turf, and I won't, but the more I'm seeing this, I'm not convinced turf is the way to go. Lots of injuries this year, and I know football is a physical sport, and
Well, I mean,
and it's going to happen. But
you look at the trend, the NFL,
it's ridiculous.
Totally going away from turf. They all are going back to real grass fields, and there's just too many non-contact injuries with turf.
Right. And I'm not convinced that with the Madison player earlier that your foot gets caught in it, and I don't know. I mean, but just like you said, a lot of normal plays, guys are getting injured.
I don't know what we have here. I haven't seen any signal from anybody. Both teams are in the huddle here.
You called timeout. Huh? He hasn't signaled. No, he hasn't signaled.
Yeah, I don't think there was a timeout. I think they're just trying to. Madison's coach, it looks like, is having some discussion, trying to figure out where the ball should be located, or.
There he blows his whistle to. Yeah, but the whole turf thing, I just, that was one of the things I know when it was first getting put in. I kind of caught some flack because I wasn't fully behind it. I just thought there was some of those guys that there's got to take a lot of research to go into things, and good
nice
hit there, yeah.
Evan Stahl.
And that will be the end of quarter number 3, and we'll be right back.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies, as well as any floor care needs.
Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana Approved Shopping Cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money.
Centrally located in Bedford, Indiana, we service the entire state of Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri, and parts of Tennessee.
Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
All right, and we are back to begin quarter number 4. Your Braves lead 35-14. Madison ball here, second and 4, sorry. Just from the game standpoint, this is definitely a possession. The Madison has to come away with points here. A quick screen. It's taken down right near the 40.
Yeah, let's just pass the 40 here. First down from Madison, and again they're in a bit of a, I wouldn't call it 2-minute O, but definitely.
Yeah, definitely got to play a little quicker.
Faster. Screen again, good move, but
yeah, great pursuit there.
Yep.
Beer field mayhem once again. We have a sod farm, not far. But
second and 9 here for Madison.
A little toss there.
Yeah, good
broke
job
down
by Markle there.
Yeah, we talk. I feel like I haven't even been able to mention our defensive line's names very much because so many plays have gotten to the second level, which has been unusual so far this season for the Braves.
Tonight, yeah, definitely. Yep. a lot of DB and linebacker tackles, and typically, I mean, our linebackers are making a lot of tackles because the D-line is eating up a lot of blocks, but tonight,
great protection there by Madison.
Yep.
I know, great coverage downfield. I don't think there was anywhere to go, but
no. Yeah, it's a kind of a coverage, not a sack, but definitely a no gain by the coverage there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just watching. I was able to sit there and just watch their offensive line that possession. They did a nice job.
Looks like Madison. I was getting ready to say I don't know if it's.
Back to
still
punt
have to
here.
Punt here.
Low snap. Was able to get a line drive kick, low kick away, right. Is that Pace?
No, Brock Dean.
Brock
I think.
Dean.
And I don't know if I didn't see the play, but looked like maybe there was no flag. Looked like maybe Heyman had another good block here, where the ball was received. Let's see, the Braves starting here, first down on the 29 or 30, 28.
Like to see the Braves sustain a long drive here and
use up
some clock.
Good blitz pickup.
Yeah, it was great blitz pickup.
Sheffer with the keeper. Oh, tuck that ball away.
Yeah, that looked like a loaf of bread out there.
Yep. Oh, penalty on the Braves here. It's like blocking the back. I didn't see the flag.
I didn't see the flag either.
Maybe they just waved it. We're short an official. Let's just wave it.
Oh boy. Yeah, John, you talked about the return of investment just isn't there. The mowing cost and the upkeep, even over long term, doesn't cover the cost of turf. It's more status symbol. I think what I saw the other day that roughly might be over 50% of high schools in the state of Indiana now have turf.
Yeah, I mean, look, even here in this local region, I think we've played on what?
North Harrison.
Pekin and North Harrison are the only two within. Scottsburg maybe, but I think they're getting turf soon is what I heard. So those two fields are going to be the last two. I mean, North Harrison is a hard field. They definitely need to, and it has been for years, they definitely need to do something there. But I don't know. But turf is the answer.
Quarterback keeper. Sheffer hit low, was able to keep driving, and I think he's got a first down.
Yeah, you see a lot of Madison players on the ground now, and I think we talked about this off air or brought it up. I don't see a lot of people rotating in and out for Madison, so you kind of feel like if the Braves could hang on fourth quarter, they might start wearing down a bit, and that's exactly what we saw at North Harrison. Only that was a little warmer night, and they were wearing down by halftime, but the Braves are deep, and that's definitely beneficial.
Direct snap there.
Yep.
That happened so quick, the cameraman was a little slow.
Yeah, Braves are going into a little tighter formation. They're bringing their wide out in, almost as if a second tight end there. And direct snap. Good run by Trevor Brannaman.
Thank you, Kimberly Davidson. I said somebody had to keep me on top of it. So thinking about changing it during the break, and then I completely spaced it. So
good first down run there
Yeah.
by Hutchinson, and good blocking. Got out, gain of 8, maybe 8.5. Does that round up to 9? In
Yeah, I think I've made that same comment, Brandon. Beer-fueled mayhem that it does seem like it has taken forever because it's not been a running clock.
No, it's not, and the injury and all the flags.
Yeah.
Definitely been the most flagged game that we've had
So far, yeah. Another direct snap there to Brandon and gives us another Braves first down. Once again, just keep eating the clock away here, so.
No snaps under or beyond 5 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, just try to melt this thing down slowly. Yeah, Kimberly, I appreciate it. Our main guy that usually has the camera and the buttons isn't here tonight. We have a dual live stream and another good run there on first down. I think it might be another gain of about eight and a half or so.
Yeah. Good run and really a good tackle by number 1 for Madison. Not
actually,
often do you see.
They gave us
right at 10.
They gave us first down.
Nice. You don't see Gregory brought down by one tackler very often. Good penetration there by the D line, and
of course you can see. I don't know if he maybe. I don't know. Think he's hurt, but just looks exhausted. Number 2 there.
Yeah,
been playing both ways.
Yep. He's been there. You've seen a slowdown in his ball carrying, even when he's caught the flats. He's just not had the juice that he had early in the game. Madison, they're 3A school, right? But
yes, they're 3A.
The quickest way to fill up that sidelines is to have success, and it looks like this coach has got them trended in the right direction, and I would expect more and more players to keep going out, and you don't have to have as many guys going both ways.
Yeah, and that, just from experience, that was nice when we were able to do that. I know even some late in the tournament when you got to the point where Coach May thought he had to have everybody playing both ways. Sometimes I think that still even backfired for us a little bit because we weren't used to it.
No.
And
trying to think. I mean, in this team, and I'm sure there's been several others since the time we left, but I only recall playing in 4 total full complete games, and it's just.
And this tackle there. So now you definitely see Madison look just slow to get up off the turf.
Yeah.
Missing tackles that they weren't missing earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about Madison, they come in with a 3-3 record. This is going to drop them to 3-4, but their losses, have been, you never say that they're good losses, but they've been to really good football teams. We're ranked, number 2 in a couple polls and 1 in another poll in 2A. One of their other losses was to Providence, who's number 1 in 1A. They got a loss to South Dearborn, who is also a really good football team. And then we already hit on and talked about their loss to Heritage Christian, who's also another top 10 in 2A. Now, granted, they are a 3A program, but one who has not had much football success.
Right.
What I think Coach Barger talked about, they only had 1 win last year, I think. And, they've already at least tripled that, with 3 wins this year.
And they'll get more. I mean, all of their games besides this one, I mean, all of them have been.
Their next 2 games should be winnable games against Bedford, North Lawrence, and Milan.
Yep.
But I think Milan actually they're having an okay football. Yeah, they're having an okay football season as well. I think I saw them maybe at 5-2, and it looks like Hutchinson
in for the school.
Yep. And you're going to see this. You're going to see this score, and it's going to show, hopefully 42-14 here. And don't know the outcome yet, the full outcome, but the game's definitely a lot closer.
Yeah, score
than
does
what
not
the
tell the
score
game.
does not tell the game.
And like I said, I don't think I've finished, but Madison, their losses have been, I don't know about the South Dearborn, but I know Providence, it was a one-score game, I believe, or at least single digits.
Yeah.
And Heritage Christian, who's a good ball club, that only beat them by 10. So they've been in some games.
And, I talk about this a lot with my girls basketball team. It's finding ways to win.
Yeah.
Like it's that mental aspect. Once you've been there, the Braves had that. And we've had that because of our sustained success, and you expect to win.
And I would say that's even been up and down throughout the years. I mean, there's sometimes I think we get a little, I don't know. I think there's, even within the past few years, there's been some teams that have, I think, walked out there kind of expecting, well, we're going to win because who we are, and it doesn't work that way. So it's good to have that nudge every now and then, if you have a season that you're not used to having, and then get you back on track. But what you were saying, Brent, it reminds me of, I'm going to go up to college here, but I mean, Alabama hasn't always been great. It wasn't great before Nick Saban got there. I mean, his first year they lose to Louisiana Monroe, and from there it's been uphill, or it's been up since, and it's about that mentality that you were talking about.
Yeah, and it is, expecting to win, and just the mentality of when games like this that are tough football games, and you've been there before and the other team hasn't.
Yep.
A lot of times that just,
I mean, at the next level, that's what helps get you recruits. You build that foundation, and
another really good return there.
Good return.
Almost out the midfield.
Culture, I think, is the better term. As a coach of anything, you're trying to get a culture, whatever your culture as a coach may be. You want to establish that, get everybody bought in, and then start working from there. And looks like Madison has done that. If this is the first year for their coach, and definitely seeing improvements.
Yeah, you hit culture. That's a nail on the head, and I go to coaching clinics all over the state, and I get asked all the time. I had a buddy text me last week, actually, even, about the success. He's like, I just know you guys don't have that many, like, great little after the play stuff there. But he's like, I know you guys just don't have, like, great athlete after great athlete. And I tell him no. I said it's a culture, not only, just the community and the support that we get from them, but more so you look at our coaches. Coach May is in year 32, right? Coach Benner in basketball is in year 29, I think, or something like that. And Jennifer Shade of the volleyball program's in year 27 or 28, or, they get up that high, you kind of just lose track.
Yep.
But that's what it takes.
Consistent message.
It's the culture that they've built,
right,
and the success that they've been able to have. Just kind of, I would have used Coach Benner back a few years ago. He had a group that, had a losing record in the regular season, but were able to find a way to win a 3A sectional because of their experience, the fact that they'd been there and done that before. And it goes a long way.
Yep. It's like they pick that flag up, or offsetting. And then nowhere to go there for yeah.
And this is, yes, and it is getting a little chippy, a little extracurricular, and this is where, especially being a young coach, you've got to step in. Like, I know they have timeouts remaining. You might call a timeout and say, hey, fellas, we got to get this together. We can't have anything dumb happen. You're too important to our team. Like, you don't want ejections. You don't want.
Yeah, and we talk about culture. I mean, there's a way to provide a hard-nosed, tough culture without being known as a. And I'm definitely not saying that Madison is this, or the coach is trying to establish this, but I'm just saying, you know, you don't want to be recognized as a dirty team, cheap shotting team, or anything like that. I mean, you can still be hard-nosed and tough and do it the right way.
I mean, I can still remember an instance when we were in school, you know, in a big game, and we had a teammate who didn't make the best decision. And,
Yep. Yeah.
You know, and I remember Coach May was the first person, like, met him and said that's not how we do things around here. And
Yep.
John McCain says that he is available for motivational speaking dates. So if anybody's listening, you need a motivational speaker, I guess hit up John McCain.
We need you available every Tuesday once sectional starts.
Yeah.
And looks like the Braves will win this game, and a good hard-fought game by both teams. Definitely impressed with, like we've said it 100 times already, but impressed with the direction that Madison is trending. And I felt like starting with Seymour, the Brownstown schedule would get tougher. Certainly Seymour didn't show out that way, but you know, I think they were still a better team than what we had seen the previous four games, and then tonight it's a little bit better, I believe, and I expect Silver Creek and Scottsburg to continue that trend. So definitely good test for the Braves going into sectional play, where they're, you know, we've talked about Paoli, we've talked about Tell City, two teams that are very good in the sectional and capable of beating you if you're not ready to go. So.
Yeah, and it'd be nice to see you potentially have two undefeated teams, you know, battling out in a sectional.
Yep.
Could be first round, could be championship. I mean, anywhere in there.
Yeah. Tell City's lost a few and may. I don't know what the rest of their schedule looks like, but they might lose another one or two, but that's not going to tell you anything about their team, because they do play a pretty solid schedule.
We got 20.3 seconds remaining here. I'm going to guess that we're not going to see much of a rush here. Let them kick this away and let it bounce. And and we had a whistle. I definitely heard a whistle blow there.
He didn't start the play clock. He blew it right as soon as it was snapped.
Again, I think it's going to be the officiating crew might go back and watch this film too to learn a few things. But
I would think so as well. Even though I know that they're down a person, but they've
been a rough night all the way around.
Yeah. And you have those.
Yep.
You have those as players. You have those as coaches. Officials, usually they'll be the first ones to tell you that when they've had hey, I was off a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
You know, and that's to be expected.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't even surprised to even punted him. You know.
Great punt, takes a Madison bounce all the way down inside the 20. And we will have 5 seconds here.
Braves knee it here, I would expect, and
it should be the ball game.
Should be the ball game. So Brandon, we're away next week, Silver Creek, and then we're back here again 2 weeks from now, right?
Yep, Scottsburg, the home finale. You know, definitely a couple years ago, that's a game I remember vividly watching. Actually, I stood down in that end zone, and it just felt like we got our absolute butts kicked.
Yeah,
and
yep.
We'll be, tonight was senior night. That's homecoming. Scottsburg game's homecoming. But you want to leave hopefully your last regular season game on your home field. You want to have a chance to win that one, and the Braves will have a legit chance to win that one. And what, Scottsburg?
Quite frankly, should win it, but it is a week where it's I don't know if Scottsburg's on fall break that week or not, but Brownstown is, and the past 2 years have not been we won the game down there last year, but it's a sloppy game. We didn't play, we didn't look well, or clean. It wasn't crisp, so we'll see.
But yeah, congrats to the Braves. Remain undefeated, moved to 7-0. The Cubs of Madison dropped to 3-4. Once again, the score 42-14. Not indicative of how close the game was throughout the entirety. 7-point game there at half, and the Braves really just set the tone. The beginning of the second half, returning the opening kickoff back all the way for 7 points, and just kind of put him behind the 8 ball there. Madison, that is, behind the 8 ball. So, Braves player of the game.
I'm going to go with Trevor Brannaman. I mean, he started the Braves off with the long run up the middle, and I thought he played well defensively as well. Made some good tackles, good hits. I don't want to go without mentioning Rashawn Heyman as well as far as hits go. He had a couple of really nice hits out there, and we have to pick a player of the game, and I think Trevor's deserving of that. But again, Braves do well as a team. I mean, they're good.
It is. It's not, Gregory Hutchinson. We've I think mentioned his name a couple times, maybe as player of the game. But it was tonight, especially a well-rounded effort. I know Gregory got in the end zone there a couple times, maybe.
Well, he had the kickoff return, which was good, and then got in here. Back here.
In the Braves receiving corps.
In the Braves receiving corps. Yeah, Easton
Brannaman and Lane Pendleton both tonight with big games for the Braves.
Yep.
We've talked. We may beat that drum, a lot, but it was nice to see the Braves passing game get going tonight. So, Trevor Brannaman, congrats, best player of the game. The Braves are on the road next week, conference foe, Silver Creek, and then we'll return back to Blevins Memorial Stadium in a couple weeks for homecoming, and a game that I think potentially could be the game that decides the conference.
Or a tie. I don't know I believe Scottsburg, they lost to North Harrison. So I don't know that they can win it outright unless the Braves were to get beat next week.
Yeah, that's what Braves. Yeah, I was going to say the Braves got to, of course, take care of business
next week,
and then have a chance to definitely win the conference outright. So we won't keep you guys any longer. Congrats to the Braves once again. Shout out. I don't know if we hit on this enough to our sponsors for being able to. For allowing us to be able to do what we do here at AWH Media, and once again, just showcasing Braves athletics. So,
thanks for everybody for tuning in.
Yep. Have a safe night. Thank you.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron, and thank you so much for tuning into AWH Media here on YouTube. We are currently searching for sponsors. We need sponsorships to help us live stream more games. If this is you or your business, please reach out to the numbers below, call or text, or send me an email. We would love to have you and your business a part of our live streams. For those of you that just wish to donate to our live streams, please consider hitting that join button down below or reach out privately with those same numbers. Again, everybody, thank you so much for everything. We look forward to a great year, and we'll see you next time here on AWH Media.